Okay, welcome back to my channel, everybody. Just did a little bit of toy hunting, so let's give you a little preview of what happened when I went to two different Targets. Okay, here we are at Target, and we got our wrestling figures, of course. Got some Jurassic Park down here. This is what's left of their Star Wars, just a few of the Black Series that's been hanging there. Galaxy of Adventures, same guy, Finn. Got some of these carded figures, TIE Fighter pilot. Looking over on this side, we got the Multiverse. That's the Nightwing wing figure. Little 3-inch Batman, that's pretty cool. Oh, look at that, haven't seen that. Dino Charge Black Ranger. That's interesting. And I think I might grab that. Yeah, that figure looks pretty cool. So we're going to check out where the Marvel starts. These are those little bit smaller figures. I would compare them to the Galaxy of Adventures. Marvel Legends, got a lot of Black Widows in here. Oh yeah, got some Marvel Legends. Nothing that I haven't seen before. Got a lot of those Gamerverse Captain Americas. I do want a Captain America, but I don't want one of these. Got that Wolverine, but I won't pay 20 bucks. Since I've seen it on clearance for $5. So here's the Pops Funko. I don't see any special ones. You got the Multiverse figures in here. These are the same ones that I've been seeing. My Hero Academia. There's the Batman. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Got some Aliens, Ghostbusters, Godzilla. Looks like that's pretty much it here. We're going to be going to another Target here shortly. Okay, so now I'm at the other Target, and they got the same Multiverse, just a couple of Batman, Superman, got the 3-inch figures. This Target's actually much bigger, but look, another Black Ranger. I guess he's not as rare as I thought he was. Here's some other Rangers. Not interested, not interested. Some taller inch. I don't like those 12-inch figures nowadays. Ghostbusters, Transformers. Here's the pegs for the G.I. Joes. I've been hoping they find one in a store. So Marvel Legends. Got a lot of Black Widows. Got one of the Squirrel Girls. Got some of the Gamerverse here. Looking up. Looking at some X-Men. Nothing that surprises me. This guy's $5 elsewhere. Star Wars, got a lot of Landos up there. Probe Droid, Baby Yodas. Dinosaurs. Look at this. They got the Battle Pack wrestling with the chair. I'm thinking about getting that just for the chair. So here we go. Not that much here. Got a cool Mandalorian backpack. I know who might like that. Just real quick. Funko Pops. Looking for those black light ones. Haven't seen those since that day I picked one up. Multiverse figures, the Megos, and still got those aliens that we saw the last time I was here. Anyways, all right, let's get back to it. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that little bit of touring around a couple different Targets, looking for G.I. Joes, especially because, you know, there's lots of reports that some of those G.I. Joes are already hitting the floors in some places. Now, I did talk to a Target associate who said that they're hard and fast on the 814, and you can see over here on the side, I got Scooby-Doo Mystery Van. Those were my originals. Those are not recently purchased. I've had those for a long time. The reason why they're out is if you check me out on TikTok, I was messing around with some with these figures. I was making some TikTok videos with them. So go check that out too. You can find me. It's Oakhurst Studios. Hey Vern at Oakhurst Studios. So I did pick up Lightning Collection Dino Charge Black Ranger. Now I never really watched the Power Rangers in the States. I think I was at the age, I was already an adult, so it wasn't really that interesting to me. But when I was a kid and we lived overseas, my dad was in the Air Force. When we lived overseas, it was the Japanese version, the original Sentai, and they had much different outfits. They were numbered. They had numbers on the top of their head. There were 5 of them. I remember I had these little soft action figures. I wish I still had them. They look like they're worth a fortune now. Before I open this up, I want to thank everybody who subscribed to my channel. If you've referred anybody, I really appreciate it. I broke 150 subscribers. I think that's fantastic for me. It's all really happened in the last month or two that I just gained, you know, more than half the subscribers I had. So I really appreciate everybody that comes out and checks out one of my videos and throws up comments and just helps support, you know, my channel growing. It really makes me want to continue to do this, so I'm going to keep doing it for as long as people seem like they're interested in it. So if you're a subscriber, thanks for coming back. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe. And I love the comments, so leave me some comments. You know, we're all out there looking for figures to collect, and some people may not be looking to collect figures. They just want to see what they look like and see them up close. And I think that's half of what we're doing. You know, if I can show you this figure and that's good enough for you, perfect. But if it makes you want to go get it, even better, right? Anyways, let's open up the Dino Charge Black Ranger and check them out. So on the box, it does say it's Hasbro. So this is another figure made by Hasbro. So I would expect that this figure is going to have a lot of the same articulation that the Black Series and the G.I. Joe Classified Series has. First thing, let's check out the hands. So we got a couple of different hands for the figure. You got basically the karate chop hand right here. I think I called that the massage your back hand. And you got a closed fist hand. So I think both of them are pretty cool. Some sort of knuckles on there, right? So here's the gun. It's yellow and black, matches him. Looks pretty good. And then you got this piece right here, which is the purple, and it's like the laser blast that comes out of the front of the gun. So when you have them there, you would put this on the front, you would stick that there, and just like in the picture, you would have laser blast coming out of the gun. It's kind of bent right here, but I think I can bend that back. You got the sword. It's yellow and black. This sword actually looks really neat. I kind of like the way it looks, where it's got this handle and then it's got a mechanism up here which probably controls this portion of the blade, probably being electrified of some kind. And you got the character's head. I think the Black Dino Ranger is from Australia. I think he worked at a dinosaur reserve or something like that. We're going to look at that closer when we put it on the figure. Let's take a closer look at the head. So he's got some color here for like the mouthpiece. This is all probably the glass, so he has good field of view. The helmet looks really neat. It's got some curve on here. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the Rocketeer. I think it's a nice helmet actually. It looks actually kind of cool when you see him. Not anything like I remember when I was a kid. These guys had the big bulgy like glass lenses on the outsides of their helmets with like a number, and they hold like a different shape and stuff like that. This guy's got like a sash, right? Goes all the way around, and then he's got his armored shoulder pad. He does have an upper ball joint there, and let's see, and no waist movement at all. So it's basically this one going up and down, and then, well, I guess there is a little bit of waist movement. It's just the forward and backward though, so he could really bend over if he had to, right? So he's got good leg motion right there. He's got a upper leg twist right there. He's got, let's see, yep, he's got one right here on the lower leg. He's got the double jointed knee, right, which gives him good range of motion. He's got your standard all-around foot, right, where it twists side to side, forward and backwards. The hands swivel around, obviously, because they come off. He's got the elbow that goes to, well, this is a double elbow, so it kind of really comes back. He's also got that upper arm movement there, and he's got that socket, this double socket. I forget what somebody called it. I thought that was I don't know if there's like a name for it. You can leave that in the comments. But that gives him good range of motion, so if he's like jumping or something like that, he's can really have his arms back. The only problem I see this figure having is right here where he has his shoulder blade. It's going to block, impair his movement. But other than that, I think this is like a really good figure. It's going to have good posability. It looks really good. I really like the way the black and the yellow looks on this figure. What I like to do here on camera, let's see how easy it is to swap a hand. Look at that, super easy. Are they both just as easy? Yes. And the answer is yes. So, okay, so anyways, there he is. He's got that head sculpt. He's got the two different hands. I'm going to swap this one back because I think I'm going to put him with this sword when we go out. But let me just pull off the head. Look at that. Super easy. Super easy to get the head on. So when we get this head on right here, you can see the head sculpt. Let me stop moving around so much. You can see the head sculpt. Looks good. Fits on there. The front view looks really good. The side view, yeah, it looks okay. That white goes a little bit high. They could have tried to hide some of that. But I guess if it's pulled up under his neck, right? So he's got the forward and the tilt. And not really going too far to the side, but he's still got it. So we throw the helmet back on. You can see the helmet sits down over that white. So they did have an opportunity to kind of like flesh tone the very top of that neck to sort of match that head. Same thing, head down, head up, and really no side-to-side movement. But I really do like this sword, and I think the figure looks pretty good. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you liked the toy hunt in the beginning. Hope you like the figure review here at the end. Check out my TikTok videos. I got some short animations on there. You know, and some previews for this channel. So if you're on TikTok, you can follow me and then you can check out some of that stuff when I post it. Also, I'm on Twitter at Ochre Studios. Just give me a shout out. Say, hey Vern, what's going on? And the conversation continues. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. If you haven't already, subscribe, leave some comments. If you are a subscriber, once again, thanks a lot for subscribing to my channel. And don't forget to come back for more.